loss of Malam Abba Kyari is in sync with the fragility and ultimate perishability of all mankind. He has answered the call of his Creator. We hope and pray that may Allah grant his soul eternal rest and reward him with his Al-Jannah Firdaus, and may God give the family, the president, and the people of this country the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. Well, he's a very wonderful person. Hate him, love him, but you can't question his loyalty to his boss. His loyalty to his boss was unquestionable, was unnegotiable, and he was literally the punching bag. The earlier we marry ourselves to the ground reality, the better for all of us. The issue of black men not falling victim to COVID-19 is just a fantasy. We are alive to our responsibilities as members of the human race and observe all the social etiquette required of us.
When someone passes on, it should be an admonition to all of us, because one day, one time, we are going to depart. The way we had buried him here, a day will come that another person amongst us here will be buried here. Some people will bring him here. And secondly, as I said, religiously, whoever passes on Friday, in Islam it is one of the signs of a good end. And secondly, whoever dies because of any pandemic or epidemic is another sign of a good end. So these two, at least, they are signs of a good end. And furthermore, what I also said, his family and other relatives here, including our elders, said from here we are to move to our houses. There is no any need for another congregation where we come and converge for funeral condolences. So, because in order to promote social distancing, from here we are all supposed to go to our houses. And finally, as well, I said, before we leave here religiously, we are urged to pray individually for him. So we are urged to pray. When you are done with your prayers, then you can just go.
He was always on his desk by 7, always the last to leave. A dedicated aide of Mr. President, and he's going to be missed very dearly.
It was quite shocking, but extremely very revealing. Certainly, every soul shall taste death. But in Abba Kyari, we missed a very articulate, dedicated, diligent gentleman. Someone who had died in the service of this country, who had become an anchor of this government, contributed to the thinking and the thought processes of this current government. And I think that he is often misunderstood. He's a man with diligence and quite very knowledgeable. He had contributed immensely to growth and development of this country. He will certainly be missed. Certainly coronavirus is a reality. We've seen it, not only in Abba Kyari, but in quite a number of people of this country and other countries. And so people should believe that this is a reality and should respect the protocols established by the Center for Disease Control. Physical distancing, extra hygiene, washing your hands, not touching your face, and remaining within your abode, within your house during this lockdown time. That will suppress it, that will keep it small and manageable. And for people also to use this opportunity to plead with them, to bear with the situation. This is a force majeure, it's an act of God. It's not brought by anything, it is brought by God himself. And we shall do everything that we can as a government to ensure that this has been fought and fought very well.